Was it ever cold this morning?
Sure
the coldest morning of the season so far. More like a December morning, don't you think? Yeah, really cold out there. And but we've had a nice recovery since then. Kate, we're looking at temperatures getting up near 50 degrees now. And we're looking outside at Boston and seeing basically sunny weather out there presently. But there's probably going to be some clouds showing up as we get deeper into the afternoon. So that's the way it looks, and it looks like we'll be getting the lower 50s, but that's not what we should be getting up to this time of the year. On the average high, we'll see that in just a little bit. These are some of the low temperatures this morning. Look at all these 20s here. In fact, some places into the lower 20s. Boston hit 34 degrees for the low temperature this morning, but that wasn't a record. But that's the lowest so far this season. The previous low for the season was 37, set back on October 19th. Now, the record low was 28, set back in 1940, and the average low for this date is 45 degrees, so we were certainly quite a bit below that 45-degree reading. So far, we've hit 49. That's the current temperature. The average high is 59 for October 22nd. Of course, we won't be anywhere near the 83, which is a record set back in 1979. So here it is. We're sitting at 49 degrees. The dew point is still very low. We had a lot of that frost around this morning as the temperature got down to that dew point, that frost point, creating all that frost. The westerly wind is blowing this afternoon. Here's how the afternoon will shape up for us. Getting into the lower 50s, probably 51, probably in between 334. It may get up to 52 degrees in Boston as we're going to see more clouds starting to show up coming in from the west. And then it's not going to be nearly as chilly tonight. So these are the current numbers, upper 40s, flirting with 50 in few spots. And it's pretty cold across the northeast, especially up in Canada. That's where our air is coming from, at least for now. Take a quick look at what's going on down here just off the coast of Mexico. This is a mammoth hurricane, and it's a Cat 4 Willa, it's called. It's going to move into Mexico and cause a lot of destruction and lots of rain down there. But most of the United States is just tranquil. And nothing going on today, just a couple of fronts, hardly any weather at all, high pressure's in control. So after we get up to the lower 50s this afternoon, we'll fall to the lower 40s in Boston tonight, not to the lower 30s. In the suburbs, instead of being in the 20s like they were last night, we'll be in the middle 30s to almost 40 in some spots. So certainly not as cold as last night. We're looking at temperatures tomorrow going up to the mid and upper 50s, especially Boston south. But to the north where it stays cloudy and more rain, it may be a little bit cooler. Not too bad across the country tomorrow for high temperatures, but this is what we'll have. We'll have some of that rain falling tomorrow, a little bit of it, mostly on the light side. Then we got a cold shot here on Thursday, and then the jet stream is going to reconfigure and look like this by the weekend. When it does that, it dips down and looks like there's going to be an energizing system on the coast to give us rain and wind sometime this weekend. It looks like it's maybe more of a Saturday storm versus a Sunday storm, but a lot of details to be worked out on that as the week goes along. It's not etched in stone yet, but it looks like the potential is there for a pretty good rain and windstorm in eastern New England, and maybe some wet snow in the higher elevations. So there you go for the Red Sox game. Some rain tomorrow afternoon, a little bit of rain, but it should be over by the time we get to the game. And it looks like rain-free for Wednesday night's game, but it's going to be kind of chilly and kind of windy too, Kate.